Patch 10.2.5 has been announced. It has been announced, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. It's an in-between patch that I wasn't expecting. Dragon riding everywhere, Gilneas, and more customizations than... I was going to say something that I shouldn't, but let's move on. Blizzard has officially announced the Seeds of Renewal, which includes dragon riding everywhere. Reclaim Gilneas and Troll/Draenei customizations. Yeah, guys, we are reclaiming Gilneas in a 2.5 patch. That's freaking insane. I can't believe that's what's happening right now. I really thought the Gilneas shit was going to get pushed back. But anyways, here it is. The next update. Dragonflight Seeds of Renewals in development will allow defenders of the Dragon Isles to discover the buried history of Azeroth and the Dragon Isles through the Azerothian achievements and public events. Take dragon riding to the skies in the old world continents. Storm Dragonflight dungeons alongside AI companions. We will talk about that. It's very interesting. Complete new campaign chapters and the continuation of the Dragon Isles epilogue and more. Yeah, so dragon riding available everywhere. We'll get a little bit into more to that because there is a caveat to dragon riding everywhere that we need to talk about. There's going to be Azerothian achievements. I'm guessing this is going to more of that open world stuff. You know, we talked a lot about delves and what it means for the world. I think Azerothian achievements are kind of go up with that. Discover the history of the Dragon Isles. Meet unique cast of characters, hear stories from old, and witness iconography of the time before. I keep saying they need to bring back archaeology, and this all sounds like stuff we'd be doing in archaeology, honestly. Participate in solo and group activities within the Trader's Rest with a weekly public event. Plenty of opportunity to explore. I love the fact that Blizzard seems to be doing more and more with the open world. The delves are a big, obviously, they are open world content essentially, and they're adding it to the trading posts. And now these Azerothian achievements, I feel like Blizzard's setting us up for more world revamp content. Why make the world so important if you're not going to revamp it? Yeah, that's right. Gilneas' reclamation. This one's crazy. King Greymane is ready to retake his kingdom, but Gilneas isn't empty as expected. Help reclaim what was lost and return the kingdom to Gilnean hands. Wow. An in-between patch is about to give us the reclamation of Gilneas, something that we've been asking for since the Worgen were introduced into the game. I'm really excited to play through this. I wonder what they're going to do with Gilneas. Are they going to make it like a playable hub city, or is it just going to be some storyline that we play on the side? This is really cool. This is really cool, and I'm interested to see what happens. They're probably going to change the intro. I would bet they will eventually change the intro questline for Worgen. Anyways, following the dungeons. Follower dungeons. Yeah, we'll talk about these a little bit more and new character customizations. So let's get into this news a little bit more here. Break it down a little bit more. The PTR is going to be available here. Presumed patch includes... Yeah, it will begin testing this week. So this baby's going to hit soon. They didn't give us an exact date, but... I mean, if they're testing it on PTR, this thing's probably... just maybe a couple months, if not weeks away. The Northrend Cup will also be beginning. This, by the way, this is not happening until April. We're going to get the Outland Cup before it in January. So more of these, you know, dragon riding racing cups that are coming. This will be coming in patch 10.2.5. And this will be fun. We'll see. 80%. 80%, boys. Dragon riding is coming to Azeroth all over the place. But, yeah, maybe Halloween. But... it is only 80% of what we get in the Dragon Isles. That's right. The speed will be reduced slightly. Now, Blizzard says they're doing this because they don't want to trivialize, you know, world flight paths and travel. I think that's a silly reason. I really think the reason is rendering the world at that rate when it wasn't made for it is tough to do. Blizzard said, if you remember back to a lot of the old articles about dragon riding, that one of the toughest things for them to do was to have the world render at a proper rate because we were moving so quickly compared to what regular flying is. I think they may have had trouble with the rendering rate at the flight speeds that we're going to be flying at in old Azeroth and changing all that. So they just said, you know what? Let's reduce it to 80 and allow people to say that the reason is, you know, oh, we don't want to trivialize flight around the world. Okay. Yeah. 80% is still much faster than regular flying. And I'm still glad we're getting dragon riding in the open world. So that's great. Follower dungeons. Coming to patch 10.2.5. So what is this? What are follower dungeons? Well... it essentially takes the features, right, of normal dungeons, specifically in this one, the first 8 dungeons of Dragonflight, and allows you to scale them for a 1 to 4 player experience. Yeah, a 1 to 4. This is solo running dungeons. So this is really for the people out there who just don't really play with anybody. You know, those solo riders, the guys who play this game like it's The Witcher or something, like it's just some random single player game. Well, your dreams are coming true. All you need now is player housing. All you need now is player housing. If we get player housing, then you can essentially solo this game and never have to interact with any of the other degenerates that play it. Me personally, I love degen interaction. It's what I live for. When I find another fellow degenerate out there in the world, I just feel at home. And that's why I pug raid all the time on this channel, because what's better than a raid of 30 degenerate people trying to do something, and then they finally achieve it? What a great thing that is. What a great feeling. So they said that they expect it to hit mid-January. Oh, okay, good. Mid-January. Damn, that's quick as hell. What the hell? Mid-January? Holy shit. That's going to be a fast boy. That's a fast boy. Yeah, so this solo content, you know, more solo content for people who don't want to do it. In essence, what it's going to do is the remaining people of their party. So if you're one person, you'll get 4 NPCs, essentially, to fill out the other roles. This is really interesting. It honestly takes AI in this game to a whole nother level. I can't imagine how NPCs are going to be able to do this shit, but they're going to be able to do it. So there you go. It's very crazy, very interesting. Moving on to this. Oh my god, this thing's amazing. This thing is amazing. Look, I'm not the biggest, like, transmog hoarder. I love transmog, but I'm not this kind of guy who usually goes out and self-pleasures himself to the thoughts of transmog like many people do. But this is the start of something new, as they say. This is the start of, that over-the-shoulder cloak that I've been asking for years, ever since we saw this, the Lich King in-game model, where he had his, essentially, over-the-shoulder cloaks, right? He had these cloaks that his cloak went over the shoulders, under his armor. Now, this is a bit different than we're getting, but the over-the-shoulder cloak is something I've wanted for a long time in this game, and damn it, guys, we are finally getting it. And not just double over the shoulder. This actually fits in to a shoulder slot and can be changed to fit over just one shoulder. So you can literally have one shoulder pad on one side and the cloak on the other. It comes in a bunch of variations. I mean, this thing is so badass. This thing is so cool. So you can have the cloak on the back, one of these bad boys over one shoulder, and then your shoulder armor on the other. Who doesn't love this? This is the kind of transmog that I like, because this is like game-changing shit. This looks way different than anything we've seen in the game. There's a ton of colorways that are coming out for this thing. So you're going to find a color that fits in well with what you're looking for. But man, that looks good. Look at that, the double over the shoulder. This guy's cloaked out completely. For a mage, it's really cool, actually. But yeah, this is... Yeah, this is chat's going off. This is definitely something that I'm excited to get. If it's a trading post item, I am 100% going to buy this. This is a definitely cosmetic purchase that I'm going to be getting. And it's a 10.2.5 item, so it's coming very soon. Very, very cool. Another 10.2.5 data mine stuff is more Hearthstone stuff. Evidently, the Hearthstone 10th anniversary is coming up. I didn't even realize that. And there's some in-game items that we're looking to see here. Yeah, this is a mount. Very cool. They're taking the saucer mount and turning it into one of the Hearthstone coins. That's cool. We're getting a variation on the original Hearthstone mount. Remember, this one was blue. We're getting a red variant to it. I always thought this mount was okay. It was okay. It's kind of cool, but it's fine. And then also the Mousy Boy. And this very cool, intricate tabard. That, honestly, even if you're not a Hearthstone lover, this thing is really cool. It's got the buckles on it. Very intricate. Highly detailed in the hat. Very nice. So, Hearthstone 10th anniversary coming in 10.2.5. We're also getting the Dreadlords. The Dreadlord armor that I... Looking back at this, I remember looking at this Dreadlord armor and speculating on what the next expansion could be. Because we've seen these from a while ago now. So yes, the Dreadlord armor, I still wonder what the role the Dreadlords are going to play. We still got Sire Denathrius out there doing his thing in Remornia and all that. They're out there. And they're pulling strings. What strings they're pulling? I have no idea. What they're doing? I don't know. But I do feel like maybe in the Midnight expansion, at some point they're going to reveal themselves again. They have to. So, So here it is. The Dreadlord armor comes in 2 colorways, and it's fine. It's fine. If you're a Dreadlord lover, you always wanted to be a Dreadlord. If you just love Sire Daddy Denathrius, and you want him to take a look at you for once in your life, this might be your shot at it. Get the Dreadlord armor. Draenei customizations, just a darker skin tone here. I honestly thought Draenei could always be this skin color, but I guess not. So yeah, a darker skin tone for Draenei in terms of customizations. That's cool. Fucking Warlocks, man. Warlocks are the chosen ones. So they're getting more customizations for their Dark Glares and their Tyrants. This is freaking amazing. Honestly, the amount of customization that Warlocks are just, like I said, they're playing a different game than everybody else. Their utility is unbelievable. Their damage is usually top tier. And now they're getting all this crazy-ass customization for their boys. Look at this stuff. This is so cool. Look at the Tyrant. This is beastly. Comes super rare on me, yeah. Yeah, we should be able to... You're right. We should be able to customize our Scourge pet. I agree. I agree with that one, Tidewell. But look at these. Yeah, it comes super rare indeed. This is crazy, man. This looks really good. So, of course, you know, Warlock's the chosen class of the game that Blizzard seems to love more than all the other classes. Getting some crazy-looking stuff for their pets. And, hey, I'm happy for you and jealous at the same time. Troll customization hair, a bunch of different hair colors coming in. You ever wanted to... I can't believe they didn't have green hair like this already. I really thought they did, but there it is. Green hair trolls, blue hair trolls. Trolls have always had a ton of different hair colors, so just add this to the list of hundreds of other troll hair colors they have. Okay, love is in the air, boys. Well, February is around the corner, and you know what that means. The Love is in the Air event is coming around, and every girl/guy who plays a girl in WoW, which is the majority of women in WoW, are actually played by men, will be wearing this set. This is the ultimate simp set. This is the set that you wear into a raid to make sure that, you know, all that armor gets traded. Look at this. I mean, every goth chick and her brother are going to be wearing this thing. Yeah, so this is a nice set. The little skirt there, it's good. It's good, okay? I'm not going to trash it. Looks less good on the male character, but hey, maybe some people like it more on the male character. I can't hate for that. It's fine, whatever. There's also a crown, a rosy crown that you can get. Nice looking crown there. And a Sailor Moon-esque weapon. Yes, I know what Sailor Moon was because I used to watch Dragon Ball Z on Toonami, and Sailor Moon always followed that up. And I always tried to look through the glittering transformation part to see if you could see anything. I'm talking about like a 9-year-old Sam here. But there it is. We're moving on before I get too far to that. Yes, a bow as well, a heart bow. You want to be Cupid in the game? There you go. You're getting your shot at it. This game has gone completely soft and limp, and I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. Last but not least, we got a wolf boy or girl, whatever this is, a pink wolf. Yes. I mean, literally, this is the craziest Valentine's Day loot I've ever seen. Blizzard's never gone this far into the love is in the air. I mean, this event has always just been about the love rocket. But now it's going to be about so much more. Look at this. Look at this. My God. Crazy looking set. Last but not least, yeah, it's a fox. Ah, that's fine. Here we go. So, Race to World First Leaders. Here, Mythic Loridar. So now there's 6 of 9. 6 of 9. Instant Dollars is in the lead at 6 of 9. Okay. Pushing hard. Where are the big boys? They're nowhere to be found. Like I said, they are doing... they're split running Heroic. So they're doing their thing on Heroic. And I was saying earlier, don't forget, now all these strats are revealed. I think you're going to see the likes of... Liquid and the rest kind of shoot up the charts here. Echo, and they're going to shoot up once they actually start doing Mythic and catch right up. At the end of the day, a lot of times, the final boss is the hang-up. So whoever gets the final boss down is going to win the race, and I'm sure that they will make a comeback. Yeah, they're going to blitz it. Yeah, they're going to blitz it real quick, I agree. And we'll see, you know, the usual names that we're used to probably fly up this chart very soon.